Hey guys, my name's 11 and we'll be doing a video about scanning today. I've had a couple of people asking questions about how you use the scanner, and so now it's time. I am in an incursion system that has a bunch of signatures. Now, admittedly, it's probably not a great idea to be running the sites in this system, but it is a good way to figure out how to use the scanner. As you can see, I've deployed probes, and in the past, they haven't always popped up right away as visible and manipulatable without hitting the Alt button when you deploy them. It looks like they might have fixed things today. Sometimes when you're using the tool, you have markers that block you from moving the probes. Normally what I do is I just pull all of these items out that I don't want to see so that I can see what's relevant and what's not. The personal locations, the corporate locations can both be relevant and irrelevant, but without them there's nothing to block me from grabbing them on my probes and moving them. Works just like the regular map. Has a focus current location button so you can look. This area right here is the D-scan. Now that, if we want to get rid of that, we can do one of two things. We can either go to D-scan and make it obvious what it is by putting it into a cone, putting it into a half moon, whatever, or just reducing its size to make it not able to block anything. But there's also another option that's brand new called Show Scan Cone. And we can disable that, and then you don't see the bubbles anymore. You can also do an align with camera, which works really great when you've got an angled cone. If we have align with camera off, we can see that it's pointing in that direction. But aligning it with the camera allows us to spin our screen, and whatever we're looking at on the screen, that's the direction the cone will go. It gives us a good visual representation of where we're going to be scanning at. Just for all intents and purposes, I'm disabling the D-scan visibility right now because we're going to scan down these SIGs. Now, just like the regular map, double-clicking on your probes gets you centered on the probes. And apparently we've got a combat site almost scanned 100%. In fact, I might have it scanned 100%. Oh, nope, I don't already. Let's go finish that one off first. It's just as quick as the old system. There's no reason not to use this unless it's just because you prefer the old system. Now that one is YLB, so I'll probably come back to that later. That'll possibly get me a Rogue Drone Nexus chip. Okay, so as far as scanning goes, this works. This does exactly what you want to do, and it gives you more options. The nice thing about this is if you don't like it floating like the way I've got it, you can dock it left, you can dock it right. Heck, if you want, you can go full screen, just like the old map. And it appears that they brought back controls for your ship while in the full screen map. So that's a great thing to notice. Basically, this is the old map inside the new map, with all the functionality of the new map without the old map. And of course, you can still load the old map up by hitting F10. I prefer my floating screen, so I'm going to just put my dock back down. Button for recover active probes is the arrow with the circle. You can save your current format for your probe launch with the 3 bubbles, and with the spread formation button right here, pinpoint formation right here. Analyze is the old scan. It's the new way to scan the system, and this is of course for deploying the solar system map. Clicking on it brings it up or shuts it down. Thanks for watching. Happy scanning.